Cool.
Battery 80%. Connected to the best.
It is the best. Okay. Oh, greedy then. Okay. We are going to do more probates today live, guys. Got a nice batch of leads, so we're going to find some really good people to help today. Just say a quick prayer. Thank you for healthy, good leads for people that are ready to get help and that need their help, that need our help. Thank you, Father. Grateful for this opportunity to serve. Amen. Cool. Yeah, we're going to start to do that more and more. All right. All right, let's get started. Doesn't really matter if anybody's here. We're just going to start calling. Okay, this is Jennifer. So let's just make sure. No. Okay. Got it. All right, it's not listed. Let's give it a shout. Do you have notes for this? Okay. All right, guys. This is Jennifer. We're going to call Jennifer. I don't know what the relationship is with. Okay, cool. With this person, Jesse, who passed away, but there is a property in Hudson County. She lives out west where I actually grew up, so she's not in the area. So let's see. Hi, is this Jennifer? Hey, Jennifer. This is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions here in Hudson County. I was reaching out to you this morning. Yeah, we work with families that are moving through that process in Hudson County, and we know it's a little. Okay, well, just so you know, too, Jennifer, we do offer some different services for families that are estate sales, maybe clean outs, moving, things like that. So, yes, selling is obviously one part of it, but if there's other things that you need in the meantime, we can definitely help you out with that. Okay, not a problem. Can I send you my info just so you know who we are? Okay. Okay, perfect. I'll send you just a quick intro to myself. You'll see who I am, and then we'll put the list of services that we offer to you as well. Okay? Great. You too, Jennifer. Take care. Okay. All right. So she's obviously getting a lot of calls. She said my dad is not ready to sell yet, so this is her father. I didn't know the relationship. Um, but she did give me her email and said, yeah, he's not ready to sell yet. I don't know if he's going to be. And I also said we have some different services that we do offer to families like yourself. And she said, yeah, just, she said, no problem. I said, just call me back in 3 months. And I said, okay. And then I said, would it be okay if I sent you my information by email? She said, yeah. And I never emailed them. So we're going to do a quick intro email to her when we're done making calls today. So she said, call back in 3 months. So what do we naturally do when someone gives that time frame? We will cut it in half. So 3 months to me is a month and a half. So we'll call in a month and a half. So that's good. This is a good one. Did the good one. Right on. Did the good one. All right. So this one is a very nice area, very good area. I just want to make sure it's not listed because I do know the area very well. So we got one good lead so far. This is good. I don't think this is. We're just going to call it. This is Antonio. It looks like his wife has passed, and we're going to call its property in Jersey City. So what we're going to do real quick, like within like 10 seconds, because I have the MLS stuff, we're going to pull it and see if might be listed. Shit, it is. Okay. Okay. So it's good to know it's listed. So we just delete that. I had a feeling because I see sometimes listings that are new. Um, okay. And it's a nice property too. And it's priced pretty well. So this agent did a good job. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Let me see. Okay, I don't have the time that this person is deceased, but it's all good. Hey, Kathleen. Morning to you. Good to see you. We are going to be calling. This is Noreen. I don't know if the deceased, which is Patricia, is her mom or her sister. I don't know. But they both, she's 50% owner of this property. I looks like they live there. So I normally wouldn't call this, but we're going to call it anyway, just to see. Maybe we can help them out. You never know. You never know. Mrs. Noreen. Oh, wrong number. We dialed the wrong number. We dialed the wrong number. Whoops. That was the wrong number. Hi, I was looking for Noreen, please. Yeah, that'd be great, sir. Just let me know when you're ready. Great. My name's Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions, and what we do is we help families that are kind of moving through the estate process in Hudson County, because Hudson County is a very challenging county to kind of work through, and we just wanted to offer our our help to Noreen if she needed it with regards to a property that she may have been executor on. Yeah, okay, that's not a problem, sir. All right, you too. She was sleeping. That's never good. All right, so get rid of that one. So that was mom. Looks like mom. Okay. Who do we have next? All right, she's one third. Whoever this is Nancy. It looks like she has siblings. She's third owner. Um, and okay, let's give it a shout. All right, 2657. Okay. Yeah, this is the number. Hello. Ah, this is Spanish. All right, so this is Spanish speaking. Humberto, we're gonna do. Okay, and now we move on to the next. Michael Cook, seven, Cater. All right, let's see this. Just make sure it's not listed. Oh, maybe it is. Oh, this is a condo building. I don't know. All right. This is interesting. Okay. Well, what we're gonna do is call this anyway. I don't know which unit, if it's the one that's listed or if it's not, but we're gonna figure this out. So let's just give a call. Let's see. This is Yolanda. We're calling. Okay, it's ringing. Hi, is this Yolanda? Hi, Yolanda. My name is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions here in Hudson County. I was reaching out to you this morning, very respectfully, regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on. It's over in Jersey City. Okay. Yeah, that's why I was so, just wanted to make sure we had the right person. Yolanda, what we do, we work with families moving through the estate process, because it can be very challenging in Hudson County. We just, we work with families and help them through, and offer some different services too as well. Um, things like estate sales or clean outs or estimates of value if you're thinking of selling the property, things of that nature. Um, so we just wanted to reach out and see if there was, if you're thinking the estate is thinking that you may have a need to either sell the property, maybe get it on the market for rent, things of that nature, or any of the other services. Sure. Okay. 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 He was living there. Okay. 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 He moved into the property on Cater in 2024. Yeah, he should, and he didn't own the property. Yeah, I don't. That's a great question. He should definitely not have paid previous taxes on that, no doubt. Um, that's very odd. Who told him he? Do you happen to know who told him he had to pay those taxes? Yeah. Mhm. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Which unit was his, if you don't mind me asking? Right. Right. I mean, right. Right. Hmm. Right. Basement apartments aren't illegal if they're if the town recognizes them as illegal, and it sounds like this one probably is. So the que the are you on the market right now? Okay, so you're on the market. So unfortunately, we are a full real estate service company too. So I would say this: uh, reach out to your realtor because your realtor should be able to kind of navigate if they're experienced in estate sales and probate. They should be able to kind of navigate you through that. Unfortunately, because you're listed, I can't help you because again, we're a full service company. I just wasn't aware you were listed. But I would say this: ask whoever is. Do you know who's helping you legally? Like you're obviously you probably have an attorney, correct? Yeah. Okay. Um, yeah. So I would just ask him, whoever your realtor is, to, look. You should, because you're in a state. The property's in an estate. I mean, did you ever get? Let me ask you this, Yolanda. Have you gotten the letter of administration? Okay, so you have all that. So you're the legal owner of it, correct? Got it. Okay. So you're the legal owner. So now with that, the next thing that you're going to want to know is if your husband paid taxes on a property that he didn't own, why did he do that? Who advised him on to do that? That would be the next question. And your attorney might be able to help you with that, but the realtor could do some work for you as well and to find these things out. Because again, if they're experienced in the states and probate, they'll be able to help you. Okay. So I'll leave you with that. If there's, this is my cell phone, I would say, this is my work number. If there's something that maybe, you're not happy with your agent, or you're not working with him anymore, you can always reach out to me, but you're represented right now. So, I can't help you. We have real estate licenses too, so that's why. It's not that I don't want to help you. I just can't, because you're legally you're represented by somebody else. So that's the process that I would say for you. Um, yeah, is to go that route, and your agent should be able to help you. That's what they're there for. Okay. But again, this is my cell. If there's questions you have, or I don't want to say questions you have, if there's a scenario where you become a free agent, I should say, where you're not represented by anybody, feel free to give me a call. Okay. I'm Daniel. Yes. Yeah. You can just put me in the phone, and then well, if you're a free agent, I'll send you all my info. Okay. Awesome. Yeah. Great to connect with you, Londa. All the good luck with it. I know you're going to get some clarity. It's just a matter of going through the process to do it. Okay. All right. You bet. Take care and have a great rest of your day. All right. Bye bye. All right. So when I look this property up, it's a condo building. There's one active. It's the base, and she's the one who's active. I couldn't tell because the sheet that I got from the court didn't say the unit number. So she's represented. So I can't help her. So um, yeah, I'll just say to her like, hey, you go to your realtor. Your realtor should be able to help you out, and that's it. And now we move on to the next. Because again, yeah, I can't help her, and I don't want to put up flags, to her that, oh, I'm calling her and soliciting her when she's listed, but she really has an issue that needs to be um, taken care of. She said her late husband paid taxes on a property that he didn't own, that unit, but she's saying they were from 2021 and he bought it last year. So, but it's good. We're making good contacts here, and I would love to help her, but I just can't help her because she's represented. So, all right, this is um, Amani. They live in the property. Okay, so doubt that I'm going to call this one. Let me just see something. I doubt it's listed, and they both live in the property. So, yeah, this is gonna be one I'm probably not going to call. Let's see. Yep, this is yeah, this is them. Okay, so this is when they bought it. Um, yeah, let's give it a shout. You don't know. I don't normally call these, but let's give it a shout. This is Amani. Ring it. I think we're gonna get voicemail here. That's okay. They live in the property. I normally wouldn't call this, but oh, hi, is this Amani? Hi, Amani. My name is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions here in Hudson County. Amani, I was reaching out to you this morning, very respectfully, regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on over in Bayonne. Does that sound familiar? Uh, there was a property that I think that you may have been executor on in an estate over in Bayonne. Does that sound familiar to you, Amani? Okay. Oh, yeah, that's okay. So what we do, we work with families that are moving through the estate process of probate. Like if a house moves through probate, We help families with that in Hudson County. So we were reaching out to you because it looks like you may be executor of a property that they own on 50th Street. Does that sound familiar to you, Amani? I wish I could. I'm Armenian, but not that's okay. I'm Armenian, but not Arabic. Um, right. That's okay. I know yeah, there might be a little bit of a language barrier. Do you have email that I could maybe email to you, or would that be okay? What I'll do is I'll email to you, and I'll try to break it down because we're here. It's hard for me to explain if you don't understand it, but if I put it in an email, maybe you would understand it a little better. Yeah, would that be okay? Yeah. What would be a good email address to send this to? I said, what would be a good email address for you? And then I'll put an email together. Hmm. 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 At D as in David. Okay. 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 Yahoo. Got it. Okay. I will put this together for you today and email it over to you, and maybe we can, if maybe that'll be a little bit better for you to understand. Okay. All right. Yes, my email will be. It'll come from me. It'll come from the. Yeah, this is my cell phone. Yes, this is my cell. Okay. Great. And my name's yes. Perfect. And I'm Daniel. Okay. Thank you, Amani. You bet. Bye bye. All right. So her, I'm gonna have to. There's a huge language barrier. It's not Spanish. It's Arabic. So I'm just gonna put email her what, and she was very nice. She didn't hang up. Like we were. I think it's my approach on the phone as to why people don't hang up very quickly. All right. So she said, I said, can I email it to you? And she said yes. So we're gonna email to her why we're calling. She didn't know why we were calling. She's the executor of the property. I just don't think maybe she doesn't know or understand that she's the executor. So, but that's okay. Okay, so we have another one here. This is okay. It's not on the market either. All right, this is Joseph. He does not reside in the property. The property looks to only be a very small amount, but that's okay. We're still going to call him anyway. It's fine. Everything doesn't have to be a home run, guys. We can hit singles too. Oh, I don't have a number here. She never gave me the number. Okay, we'll move on. This one I do have a number. Okay, so what do we have here? This is Guy. Oh, they live in it though. Yeah, husband and wife live in the property, so we don't. That. Who do we have here? All right, this is Patricia. Oh, she lives out in California. All right, so this one is one we're going to call at what time is it? 9:30. So it's 6:30 a.m. there. So we can call at 11:30. All right. What do we have here? This is Janet. Okay, so then we'll do a quick. All right, it's not listed. Okay, this is Janet. We're going to give Janet a call. Okay. And she does not live in the property. She actually lives in South Jersey, hence the phone number. You can tell by the area code. All right, let's give it a call and see what we got. Again, this is Janet. Hi, is this Janet? Hi, Janet. My name is Daniel. I was calling about a property. I think we might have even spoken previous, Janet. Um, oh, is this better? Oh, good, good. Okay, this is Daniel. I'm not sure if I spoke to you previously. We work with families up in the Hudson County area that are moving through the estate process, and we just kind of help families out because it's a very Hudson County is very challenging when it comes to probate and the letter of administration, like everything is wow, congratulations. That's fantastic. Okay, well, what we also do is we wanted to reach out and see with regards to the property over in Kearney. Do you or the estate have any idea if you were thinking of maybe putting it on the market, keeping it? Okay, so you're keeping it in the family. Got it. Okay. Well, what we all, yeah, no, that's fine. And we also have some different services to offer you guys too, in case there is a time where you're thinking maybe you wanted to get an estimated value for it. Okay. Would it be okay, Jenna? We'd just like to send you our info, and if you have any questions or needed any of our services, at least you have our information. We don't spam you and call you any of that kind of stuff. Would that be okay? Okay, that's fine. Yeah, no problem. Okay, you bet. Yeah, I definitely spoke to her before. I recognize her voice, and she said we're keeping it in the family. I remember her. Yeah, yeah. She said 100%. We're not selling it, and I remember her. I remember her voice because I looked at the number too. This somehow came up before. I don't know why this came up. Yeah. Anyway, okay. But I remember talking to her, and I remember it because she was a mile a minute. When I was talking to her, she talked very quickly. That's how I recognized it. All right. Anyway, let's move on. Who do we got next? Who do we have next? I need some coffee actually, but let me call this first. This is Janet Amy Lynn. Okay. All right. All right. So it's definitely not on the market. Okay. Well, we're going to offer our services to her. This is daughter's son. They were okay. So they were divorced. Um, and let's see. Hi. Good morning, Amy. My name is Daniel, and I'm up here in Hudson County with Real Estate Solutions. Amy, we were reaching out to you this morning, very respectfully, regarding a property that I think that you may have been executor on. It's over in Hoboken, on Park. Okay, we just wanted to make sure we had the right person. What we do, we work with families that are either moving through that estate process, and not because it's challenging in Hudson County, or even if you've completed it, we just help families out. We offer some different services to you. Things like estimates of value, or maybe estate sales if you're thinking of selling some type of value. Um, if you're thinking of maybe getting the property on the market for sale, things of that nature. Would any of those be of help for you, Amy, or of value at this time? Okay. Okay. Yeah, I know. I imagine it's probably very, we try to give a little bit of time, because we know it's a very delicate situation that you're going through. So we try to kind of give a little bit of time between that and then, us offering out, if there's any need regarding that. So again, Amy, you tell me, like, what would are you thinking maybe, because we can send you our information, and then what we can do, yeah, what we can, right. Okay. Got it. Okay. Okay. And we're a full, and I thank you for sharing that. I appreciate that. We're actually a full service company too. So, do you have somebody that you were thinking in mind, Amy, when you do end up doing that, as far as construction work, and then, an actual agent or broker to help you? Okay. Okay, perfect. That's exactly what we'll do. What's a good email address for you, Amy? And we'll send that over to you today. Mhm, mhm. Okay, Gmail. Great. Okay. I will put an email together. It'll be a quick video, so you'll see who I am. I've been in the Hoboken area for 20 some years now. Just helping families out with this. It's because we know Hudson. Did you? I mean, you might even be done with it. Have you completed the estate process there? Letter of administration, all that good stuff. Okay. Got it. Okay. We can sometimes be of assistance with that. So if there's something that you can, that you need help with, or maybe a question, I'm sure your attorneys can help out. They do the legal side, but we end up helping you with the real estate side of it. So yeah, two different entities, but I'm glad you have representation. Sometimes people want to go at this by themselves. I always advise getting a good attorney, because they can definitely help you. So, excellent. Listen, I wanted to say thanks for being kind to me today. I'll send that email out to you, and then, yeah, we can kinda keep in touch, as time moves on, and, see if we can be of help and assistance to you. Okay? My pleasure, Amy, you bet. Alright. Bye-bye. Alright. So, she's not selling for a long time. She said, "We're not done yet. There's other family members that are involved. We're doing renovations to the condo." It was her ex-husband, so she's the executrix, and she said, "We're gonna be doing a lot of work to it." So I'm gonna send her all of my info with, the services that we offer, and she said, "I may need, construction." She said, "I haven't really even thought about it yet, because we're not ready to do it, and we're not in any rush to do anything if we have time." And I can, just to so you know, if I'm looking at some of what we have here, they're very well off. There's not a rush. So this is going to be a nurture. But I have her email, and yeah, this property will be worth a good bit. So this is good. I'm just going to take some notes here. Do one of those. Somebody's calling me. Oh, this is Amini. This is Amini who I just talked to. There was the language barrier. Good morning, Amini. Hi. Oh, it will come, Amini. It'll probably just come. Maybe what time is it? Almost 10 o'clock. Probably in maybe the early afternoon. Would that be okay? It might come in like the early afternoon. Okay. So like figure the email would come to you around like maybe 1, 2 o'clock. Yes, like 1 or 2 o'clock. Would that be okay? Yes. Okay. No, no, nothing like that. We're here to help families, and we work and help families with estate sales and things like that. Yeah, for the property for the property in Bayonne. Yes. Yeah, we help you. No, nothing like that. Yeah, so I'll put it in the email so it may be a little bit more clear to you. That's okay. No problem, Amani. Yes, yes, that's exactly what I have. And I'll email it. When I email it, Amani, I'll call you and tell you that I emailed it, and then you can check. Okay? You bet. Yes, in that area. Yes, you bet. You too. All right. Yeah, this is a big language barrier. I'm gonna have to really break this email down, and and see what I can do. All right. I'm just taking notes for the woman, Amy, that I just spoke to. Okay. This is good, guys. We're making some really good contacts today because these are what we call a couple of them are nurtures. Nobody is the one's not selling but gave me your email. I always try to get an email and get it into my email drawer. These people live in the property. We're not gonna. Oh, what do we got here? Are you coming with the guy? He's coming. So no, he's um, solo. No, I just okay. Cool. Okay, what do we got here? This is they live in the property. Okay, what is this? Table downloads. This is David. I'm trying to find the property, and it doesn't say in the will here. I have his will, so I'm going through the will. He lived in Miami. I don't have. She did not help me with this. It was no, I don't have any property here. All right, and we're gonna move on. I don't want to sit here and think. This is one that I'll have to research. Lives in the property. Of course, wife and son do, so we're not going to call that one. Uh, let's see. This one, no, they do. So the mother passed away, and we're going to be talking to the daughter. All right, so let's just real quick. Let me look and see here. Okay. Oh, I think this might be listed. No. Okay, it is not. All right, so we're going to call Madeline. This looks like Madeline. I hope it's Madeline. All right. Well, we're going to give it a shout anyway. I think it's her. All right. And hey, guys, drop in the comments if you think that did you hear something you liked? Was it on the most of what I say is scripted. It is. I don't have the script in front of me. Where is it? There it is. Here, this is my probate script. But again, most of it is here. So if you guys hear anything and you liked it, you thought it was good, um, drop in the comments. Hey, was helpful? Even if you want like my scripts, if you thought something was good and you want to use it, you know. Cool. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you, brother. These are all just probates, Kevin, that I'm calling right now. New leads, probates. So families are moving through the estate process, and we're offering out assistance to them and seeing if they're going to be interested in selling their property. Now, everybody, I have two really good leads. They're both not selling at the moment. They're both very well off because I know the areas. So they're going to be doing one of them. They think they're going to keep the property. There's 1/4 interest. So there's her and 3 other people that are involved in the estate. So we have to obviously get everybody on board if they're going to sell it. They don't know yet. That's why they're still moving through. And then this woman, Amy, who definitely is going to sell it, but is not in any rush. They're going to do renovations to it. Like they can afford to kind of hang on to it. We're going to, that's obviously one that we're going to keep following up with. Okay. So this is Madeline that we're going to call. Let's see what we have here. And this property is in Hoboken. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, brother. Well, did you know that I've been training with Aaron for like 10 years? Aaron is a mentor, but a very good friend. So just to let you know. Okay, we're calling Madeline. Let's see if we can get her on the phone. Hi, is this Madeline? Hi, my name is Daniel, Madeline. I'm with Real Estate Solutions up here in Hudson County. Reason for the call is we were calling regarding a property that I think, Madeline, very respected that you were executor on over in Hoboken. Does that okay? Just wanted to make sure we had the right person. What we do, Madeline, we work with families that are moving through the estate process, maybe even completed it, because it is a little challenging in Hudson County to navigate it. And we just offer some different services to families like yourself, and to see if any of them would be of any value. Uh, oh, okay. And then yeah, gotcha. So you moved through the process. You're all done. You've got your letter of administration. Got it. Yeah, well, the only other thing that we wanted to ask is if you knew maybe yourself or the estate, if there was a need to possibly, put the property, in Hoboken on the market or maybe prep it for rent, something like that? Okay. Not a problem. Okay, okay, 100%. Got it. Okay. Yeah, so she hung up. We're not selling it, and it's definitely gonna keep it, and, so that's what we're gonna do at this time. Um, okay. Some of them are, Kevin, the long-term prospects, if, like, they're just not ready yet, and that's very common here. Uh, and then, like, if somebody said, "Yes, we're interested in it," then the next thing that I would do is like, "Hey, that's great. So what we can do is we just have to schedule a quick, 10 to 15-minute Zoom call, to kinda get some, terms and expectations and obviously introduce ourselves to you, and then we can kinda move on from there." So, yeah. Okay, really. Yep. Okay, cool. Alright, so, okay, sorry. Um, Now we're gonna move on to yeah, so again, good question. Do you find less competition for these? Oh, no, no, no. There's definitely competition for these too. 100%. No, they're probably equal with expireds. You just have to really get good at talking to people and connecting with them. Because remember, they're going through a real challenging time. So, yeah, cool. All right, let's keep rocking and rolling here. Hang on, let me just get a cup of coffee. All right, let's see. Who do we have next? This is all right. The son. This is the son. He lives in the property. I don't think this one's listed. I don't remember seeing it listed. No, no. Okay. So the son lives there. Normally, again, I wouldn't call it, but you never know. Maybe they need some help. I actually don't call one that's an out of state, like this one. This is one that I'm talking about. All right. So we have two. We have Carlos or Jack. Um, uh, so their stepmother passed away. Let's see. Who would I call? Let me see. Try Jasmine. So there's 4 people. I know this. They're down the street from me. So now what we can do real quick, because I just want to make sure it's not listed. Oh, it's okay. This is a 3. All right, this is interesting. Oh, I think they might be renting it. I believe they were renting. Yeah, damn. This would have been a nice, but it's okay. But I just want to make sure. I'm just checking tax records real quick. No, they do own it. Oh, all right. I'm sorry, guys. Yeah, that's my bad. That's my bad. This is 2 different properties. So yes, they own it. All right, we're gonna give this a call. What's up, Cassidy? What's going on, Sean? Looks like you're here too. We're gonna give this a call. This is gonna be Jasmine. I can't tell if that's a 4 or a 9. I'm gonna say that's a 4. Okay, maybe that's not the number. Okay, so now my phone decides not to make phone calls. All right, I got to restart my phone. Gotta love that. Yes, he will. Okay. All right, let's give this a. I'm sorry, the phone just decided not to make calls, so I had to restart it. Bear with me here a minute. We call these technical difficulties. You closing properties, Cassidy? What do you got going on, man? You selling? You producing? You doing well? What's going on with you? Okay, here we go. All right. This is yeah. Again, this is Jasmine. Oh, all right. Hold on. Yeah, we closing, man. Oh yeah. All right. Good. Just checking. Okay. All right, so my phone does not want to seem to connect to this, so we'll just Bluetooth it. Okay, there we go. All right, it's ringing. I hope I have the right number. And this is Jasmine. Yes. Yes, Cassidy, I will. Ah, voicemail. Good morning, Jasmine. My name is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions here in Hudson County. Wanted to reach out to you, Jasmine, this morning, very respectfully, regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on. It's over in Union City. I actually live in Union City, so we know the area well. Wanted to just reach out and offer our services to you as we work with families that are navigating the estate and probate process in Hudson County. It can be a little challenging. So when you have a moment, would love to connect with you and offer our service to you. Um, Again, things like estate sales, estimates of value, if you're thinking of putting the property on the market, things of that nature. So my number, Jasmine, directly is 973-255-8714. Again, I'm Daniel. I'm also going to send you a quick text message as well. Thanks again, Jasmine. Look forward to hearing from you. Something's going on with this phone. Now I don't. Now it's giving me call fails. So okay, so we're just going to do left message. 10, 20. All right, and we're going to also send a quick text. So now we'll go to our text messages, and I'll read it to you. This is what this is what I text out. Let me just send it. Excuse me, and then I'll read it to you. Okay, and this is Jasmine. Here. Hi, Jasmine. My name is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions. I just left you a message. Received your contact information when we learned that very shortly, if not already, you will be appointed a representative of your state. The reason for my text is that we specialize in the probate and trust real estate process. I realize this may be a little premature in some way. You were reaching out very respectfully to see if you knew if the estate was planning on keeping the real property or maybe leaning a little more towards selling it at some point in the future. That's what we text out. Okay. And again, we don't know what they're going to say, but and sometimes they just text back no. Fine too. That is fine too. All right, let's see. What do we have here? This is in Canada. The owners live in Canada. Okay, this is this person's aunt. There are one, two, three, four, five, six, seven other people involved in seven. So here I'm going to use, cool. Yeah, and just so you know, like most of the people that are in my organization will be there too. I have at least one, two, three. I don't know if Humberto's coming. I don't know if Fidel's coming. I wish they would. I have at least three, possibly four coming in my org. So Okay, this is a property in. Yeah, let me see. All right, so let's give this a call. He's in Canada, but I don't know what part. Let me have to Google and see what part of Canada this is. It's St. John. Let me see. So let's see. Oh, he's over here. Okay. So he's on the eastern coast. Got it. Interesting. Okay. Let's give it a shout. We have his number and we're going to give this a call. And then I have a couple commercials that I'm going to be calling too, guys. So you want to learn, listen to me do commercials, you can do that too. But let me call this person real quick first. It's ringing. And this is Jose I'm calling. Hi, is this Jose? Hey, Jose. Jose, my name is Daniel. I'm with Real Estate Solutions here in Hudson County, New Jersey, in the United States. Okay, well, the reason I was reaching out to you, Jose, we work with families that are kind of moving through that estate process in Hudson County because it can be very, yeah, it's a little challenging sometimes to navigate it. So we were calling you very respectfully today regarding a property that I think you may have been executor on over in Union City. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we had the right person. Okay. Okay. So what we do, again, we just kind of offer different services to you, and just wanted to kind of find out, excuse me, with regards to the property, Jose, if you or the estate were thinking that you would have a need to either list that property, maybe get it for rent or for sale, anytime in the future. Okay, so you're thinking you would want to probably sell the property? Uh, so tell me a little bit about that. Are you thinking that it's gonna be soon? Have you completed the process with it where you're the executor and you have the letter of administration from you got all that? Okay, okay, I'm just gonna take a couple notes. You have a letter of administration. So probate in the estate process, Jose, from what I'm hearing, is all done. You've completed it. Okay. So then I guess the next question would be is how soon, Jose, were you looking to get the property on the market for sale? Yeah, so it's a good question. So what happens is anytime, Jose, like what's called the letter of administration is filed in Hudson County, anytime, it becomes public information. Yeah, so that's what so all we do is just reach out to you and say, "Hey, this is what we do. We offer this service to you. If you're looking to sell the property, we can help you out with that." And then we would just yeah, I was gonna say we would do a quick Zoom call, 10 or 15 minutes, and then so we can see each other. And then what we would do is talk about just getting the property on the market, price, what you can expect to receive for it, and then the process itself. Yes, you're in Canada, right? Mhm. Yes, okay. Sure. Yes, you're looking for yeah, so yes. Sure, 100%. Yes. Well, I can do this. Oh, I'm sorry, Jose, go ahead. Yeah, I was just gonna say, one of the agents that works with us, they're bilingual, they speak Spanish. Would that be would that be easier for you if I was to have him talk to you as well? Okay, okay. Mhm. Yep, yep. When are you thinking you'd be down here? Okay, next week you'll be here. Okay. Well, we can do what's called a cash offer. Say we can give you an offer in cash if you were looking to not put the property on the market and sell it that way. We could just give you yeah, yes, yes. Sure. Okay. Well, why don't we do this, Jose? My partner, her name is Idalis, okay? Idalis Hernandez. She's the one yeah, that'd be great. Then what I'm gonna do is have her give you a call too. She can explain what we can give you as far as for the property. Yep. Her name is Idalis. Yes, Idalis Hernandez. Hernandez. She's my partner. Yes. So what'll happen is this is what we'll do for you. So I'll have her, and I could be on the phone too, it doesn't make a difference, but she'll call you, and then what she'll do is give you the process. Here's what we can do for you. And then if you come down here, Jose, next week, I'm happy to meet with you at the property, and then you can figure out, you see who you feel comfortable working with, if it's me or the other person. And if it's us, if it's Idalis and us, then yeah, we would love to work with you to help you get this property done. 20 days. 20 days. That's it. The money will be in your account in 20 days. Yes, I know. Mm-mm. No. So right. We want to get it done. Yeah, exactly. Yes. Well, so here's what we can do too, Jose. You don't even need to come down to the property. We can take a look at it and handle it because we do a lot of these deals, Jose, for families that are out of state. Like if they live in California or they live in, Washington and they have property in New Jersey, we can still help them in Union City. Yeah, I live there. I live there. It's right on 17th. 17th and Palisade. Yes. Yeah, so that's where I live. So I work out of my house. So, yes. Yeah, so you're on 20 the property's on 22nd, right? Yep. So you're only a few blocks from me. Mhm. Yeah, so you're right there. Yeah. Here's what I'll do. I think this is probably best. I'm gonna have Idalese call you. Are you around today, Jose? Is your schedule open today? Oh, okay, good, good, good. Okay. Then here's what we'll do. I'm gonna have Idalese call you at some point today, maybe even in this morning, and then what she'll do is she'll explain to you the process. Here's what we do, here's how we do it, here's the money that you can expect, and then what we'll do is if it works for you, then we can talk about, taking the next steps. Okay? Perfect. All right, I'm gonna tell her that I spoke to you, and then she'll give you a call. It's probably gonna come from a number, like a 305 number. Yeah, this is her number. I'll tell you her number. That's my number, so you can call me anytime. This is Idalise's number. She's Yes, same no, she's gonna be a 305 number. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Alright, so she'll call you today, and then we'll talk about, maybe taking the next steps if you're comfortable with us. Okay, perfect. Yes, we definitely have to talk first and make sure that we're a good. Mhm. Yeah, nothing's set yet. Got it. Okay. Well, we'd love to be the ones to work with you and help you with it, so let's see if you feel like we would be good for you, okay? Alright. I'll have Idalise call you today. Yes, Daniel. Daniel, yes. Okay, and then yep, we'll be both be in touch with you today, and then we'll see if, again, we can help you out with what you're looking for and give you a really good price for the property. Okay? Excellent. Alright, I'll have her give you a call today, Jose, and this is my number if you have any questions for me and wanna call back. Excellent, excellent, and then I'll text you my info as well, okay? Yeah, I'll text you my card and my information, okay? Excellent. Alrighty, then I'll have Idalise call you today, okay? Excellent. Thank you for your time, Jose. We'll be in touch, okay? Alrighty. Take care, sir. Alright, now I'm going to call Idalise. Okay.